Alright, so I'm fresh out the shower and I'm gonna be doing my makeup and also talking because I just feel like it. It's a rainy day today and I feel really good. I feel like I put some puzzle pieces together, and the last video I posted, they were videos from a pretty good while ago, a few months ago, and I feel like I've changed a lot since then, and I just thought me in those videos was so freaking cute, like just figuring things out, and I'm still figuring things out, but I feel like a lot of the things that I was going through back then now make sense, and it's just sometimes, like, when we're going through them in the moment, it doesn't fully make sense and we're scared to trust our intuition. But if you trust your intuition, you're gonna be amazing, you're gonna be golden, because you know what's best for you, like, truly. I know, like, trusting your intuition, when you've been like conditioned all your life to not like believe in yourself, it's kind of like, how do I do that, right? But really it's just a gut feeling that you have, you know, like clearly in those videos I was not happy at my job, and I thought that having a like 9 to 5 Monday through Friday job would like kind of ease this existential like dread, and it didn't. So I was even more panicked, and I was depleting my body and not giving myself time to do what I love and stuff. And even now I have like no money in my bank account, but I feel like so much happier, actually. Like actually it wasn't that long ago that I got sick, and I kept getting sick, and it just didn't feel good. But I think getting sick is like your body's way of purging out all that like stuck energy, and it's just good to get it out. Like, I've learned that in the past few months, that I've always been ashamed to let out my emotions and let out this like soft part of me that never felt like safe enough to do that. But once you start letting it go right then and there, let it all out, dance it out, cry it out, journal it out. Don't be ashamed of your anger, don't be ashamed of your sadness. Let it all out, because it's a human thing to feel those things, and you deserve to feel it all, okay? Like, I don't know why we think that it's so bad to like show your anger. It's not. And especially if you like start learning to love yourself, you're there for yourself, and you're telling yourself you're okay, and that you're here like for your inner child that never got to feel all those things because they repressed them, then it's gonna be good. But let me get started on my makeup. So I like to start off with concealer these days. And also, since I posted that video, I was like watching all the little videos that I never posted, and I could tell that listening to Louise Hay helped a lot a few months ago. And then I listened to her a little bit last night too. She's amazing for like changing your ideas. She's just so wonderful. She has a beautiful, gentle voice, and she knows what the hell she's talking about. She knows what it was like to like before changing your mind and stuff. Another thing is that, like, if you felt the lowest of the lows and immense pain and hurt, which most of us have, like when you start reclaiming your own happiness and your own spark, that there's nothing that anyone can say or do that will make you question your, like, validity for experiencing ultimate happiness and fun, which is what all of us deserve. We all deserve it. Like, I've been, like, super creative lately, just drawing my sweet doodles and making cards for everybody, and I even made a pinata for no reason, but it's just been fun. I feel like I have been giving myself time to delve into things that before I would, like, not even start, because I would be like, I'm not the one who, like, sometimes the things that I make are not perfect, so I would just not make them, you know. But now I know that it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be fun, a fun experience to be doing. I'm doing this because I like to, like, gua sha, but I lost my gua sha. The first one I had, I broke it. The second one, I broke it. And then the third one, I lost it. So at this point, I'm just gonna give myself a finger massage under my chin. This actually helps a lot, I feel like. Especially if you have moisturizer on, but I ran out of moisturizer. But I am gonna drink water. It's important to drink water too. Your body is made of water. Maybe speak some intentions into it if you would like. The universe is magical, and we need not limit ourselves to, like, certain possibilities. We need to open our hearts to what else could possibly be out there, okay? I feel like this is not the best camera angle, so let me change it real quick. Okay. I also wanted to say that sometimes we are sad that certain opportunities are not given to us, and it's all about seeing the good. Like, if you get rejected from a job, it would happen for the best. And I don't know why I just wanted to say that, but I believe that it's all about changing your beliefs and being the best version of yourself you possibly can be. This foundation, it's not really foundation, it's e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. But it makes me, like, super shiny in a weird way. It's not, like, dewy, it's like, it has some kind of, like, something to it. The fact that my thoughts are changing and, like, it's just becoming easier. I think I've worked, like, really hard in the past few years to, like, undo a bunch of conditioning and undo or just let go of any unnecessary beliefs and change, and allow change to happen for the greatest good. It's been a lot of, it hasn't been easy, but I'm so grateful for where I am now, and think it's also like just growing up, because I just like value my own happiness over, you know, anything else, because I just realized that it's dumb to live for anything but your own happiness. It's not dumb, it's just ignorant of your potential. Okay. What's next? So I'm going to go in with, actually I like to go in with blush. And I've had this one for a very long time. It's really old, and I have no idea, probably like 2 years old. But lately I've been putting it right on like my outer face area right here, because Olivia the streamer does it like that. And she's super pretty, and it actually looks good on me, I feel like. One of the videos I was watching of myself, I was like clearly not having a good day, and I was feeling bad, like I was just crying and trying to like let out my emotions, and I could see how differently my thoughts were, and I could see how, like, on that day it pained me that I was actively trying to change my thoughts, and I was fighting against the same pattern of believing that I wasn't good. And I just felt, I cried watching it, because it was just like seeing someone you love like be at that place, you know? And I just realized how beautiful I am, how amazing and sweet and full of like so much potential that I am. I missed a weird spot on the forehead. But sometimes we try to be someone we're not. We try to fit in a weird way that doesn't feel natural. And I don't know, I could try to be someone that I'm not. And I think that's what got me sick, you know? Like, trying to be this, like, person that does things the right way, but there is no right way. I mean, we all woke up this morning and we're going through life in the best possible way, and with all the knowledge we've gathered thus far. So don't be so hard on yourself. Another thing that I recommend is Eckhart Tolle's books. The Power of Now was actually one of the books that really changed my life a few years ago, and then it helped me like start learning how to change my mind, you know? And now I'm like halfway through A New Earth, or more than halfway, but yeah, it's been beautiful to read. I forgot why I brought that up, but it's just helpful, like the ideas he shares and stuff. Oh, I dropped my Banana Dreams lid. That reminds me, I do love dreaming. That's why my YouTube name is June Dreamer. I love to recollect my dreams, and the whole reason that I was drawn to spirituality was because Astral Doorway on YouTube I had videos on how to astral project and awaken your consciousness. So shout out to him. But I still have not had an astral projection experience. I had this one like lucidish dream where I was like aware that I was dreaming, and I saw like my body on the bed, but it wasn't actually like my body because I was wearing a different outfit and had different hair. So I think it was a lucid dream, just a lucid dream. But I tried to go out the window and the window felt hard, like it wouldn't let me fly through it, so that was funny. That was the only like the closest experience, which was just a lucid dream, but still, it's pretty cool. That was like years ago though. But my dreams have been like super vivid recently. Like, I can like recall in great detail beautiful moments. Like last night, I had a crazy dream. Dreams are always crazy, like, and I never remember like what sequence they happened in. It's just weird, but I like interpreting them. Like when you first wake up and you write it down, you're like, okay, this is kind of like normal. Well, at least that's how I think. Like, I think my dream probably doesn't mean anything. It was just about like a dog or something. But then, like a few hours later, or I don't know, or a few days, or sometimes I look back on them like a year later, and I'm like, wow, that made a lot of sense for what I was going through at the moment. So I always love talking about dreams. I like perk up when they come up in conversations. I even like start conversations, and I don't know, I'm just fascinated by our subconscious mind while we're dreaming, while we're shut off for the night. Sometimes like little tidbits in a dream will happen, and I experienced a synchronicity later on in the day that was like super close to my dream, and I don't know, it's like a weird phenomenon that might mean something. I mean, life is just a crazy, weird dream, you know? So, the things that happen, synchronicities, you just gotta keep an eye out for them. I've been listening to Alan Watts recently too. There's this audiobook, Out of Your Mind, that I'm listening to on Hoopla. It's like an app that you can connect to your library, your local library card. But yeah, I've been listening to that, and what was I gonna say about it? I forgot what I was talking about like a few seconds ago. I was saying life is a crazy dream. I don't know, he just has a lot of like beautiful things to say. I just want to share what's helped me become more forgiving of myself and more open to life, because I don't want anyone to feel closed off and caged off and not in tune with their inner self. I want everyone to be open and release any tension any old conditioning, things that no longer serve. Everyone should feel free in their own life. Everyone should be as wacky and crazy as you are, or as sweet as you are, with no regard to what anyone else thinks. Just be your own sweet self. And it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, because it's your life. You're the one experiencing it, and what you give attention to, what you put energy into, is what is ultimately going to be given more for in your life. But another thing that Louise Hay said was that not to judge yourself for wherever you are on your journey, or whatever your thoughts are like, because we're still unlearning those, freaking generations of the same thoughts, you know? So, forgive yourself for ever thinking that you are not perfect the way you are right now. So, I just want to talk about fun experiences I've had, or actually I can talk about anything. I got my license like January last year, and then I crashed my first car. Like, I completely totaled it, and I was in an accident, and luckily, like, nobody got hurt. Yeah, and I spent a few months without a car, but at that point, I was kind of into forgiving myself, and I knew that things would bounce back, so I didn't stress too much, and I got a ticket. But the lawyer that I had helped me with it a lot, and yeah, all of that passed, and now I have another car. And I love it. I've been decorating it and stuff. I like talking about things that I want to manifest too. Like, I want to manifest obviously having an astral projection experience. I want to manifest an enlightening spiritual experience. I want to be the happiest and healthiest I can possibly be. I want to inspire others by being fully myself. Just simple things that, if we just accept ourselves now in the situation we're in, eventually things will settle into a beautiful natural flow. I absolutely love like the tip of this eyeliner. I love doing my eyeliner with it, but it's like out of ink. So I have to paint it with another eyeliner that I have. This one Probably, I think it was called Tattoo Studio. I'm always locked in while I'm doing my eyeliner. Okay, and then I do my eyebrows to allow time for my eyeliner to dry. And I've been using this freaking Tattoo Studio brow pomade for like the past 2 years as well. And this little brush that it came with. And nowadays I don't like putting on too much. Let me brush them out first with the spoolie. Another thing I like to do is watch tarot readings on YouTube. And I have 2 that I love that always resonate with me, or actually 3. It's Charmed Intuition Tarot and White Feather Tarot, and then Anita Serene. They all 3 like always resonate with me. I did put a lot actually. I said I wouldn't, but yeah, I don't really like it. Oh, whatever, I'll leave it. Yeah, like sometimes we think we don't, like I don't know, I keep saying wait because I only know what I'm thinking, but we don't think that the messages that appear in our lives are for us. Like, we think someone else is meant to hear them, but everything that we experience with our own 2 eyes was meant for us to find it, like, no matter what it is. And especially if it holds an emotional charge, like if you reject it, that means it was meant for you. Because we have trouble digesting things that are hard to, like, it's a hard pill to swallow. Like, for me, it was accepting the shadows of life, accepting the pain and the hurt and the reality of the shadows in life, because I wanted it to be sunshine and rainbows, but it's like yin and yang. It's working together to create this beautiful cosmic universe that we live in. So you have to accept that and digest it and just let it go. Let go of anything that you're holding on to, any pain or resentment, no matter how much it hurts. You've got to let it out. An astrologer here on YouTube that I watch, gosh, I forgot his name. He's amazing though. An astrologer, he was saying that we have to recognize the patterns within ourselves that create war on a larger scale. Because, you know, like, the cosmos are inside us and everything that's playing out is a part of the microcosmos within us. So, like war and just not understanding where the other person is coming from and not seeing that we're all the same consciousness and that we're all one is what starts war. And whenever you have like a disagreement with somebody, and like I've had this in my life, like I have this anger and resentment that just builds up within me, but like Louise Hay says, we're all doing the best we can with the information that we've been given and that we have this far in life. So like cut yourself and others some slack and just realize the structures in you that are causing war on a larger scale. I don't know, he said it much more intelligently and beautifully and passionately than me, but I don't know if that makes sense. Like, if we're thinking that we're the good guy and that there's nothing that we could possibly be doing wrong, and the other person's the one that should be ashamed of themselves, should be like we just don't understand where they're coming from, you know? I know I had that, and it didn't feel good. It felt like a blockage, you know? Like, of course I want to be, like, light and not have that burden on me, but it's like a human thing that has been passed down to us, you know, that we have to learn to release at this point. Like, we can't keep going on these cycles and keep repeating these patterns. We have to be the ones to break them. We have to be the ones to be like, this is freaking ridiculous that I perpetuated the cycle of like hatred and anger and confusion. And some people will like, I don't like reading too much. I do like read a lot of posts online, like, and it frustrates me, like the small ideas that we keep perpetuating that shouldn't mean a damn thing, like the women versus men thing, or like people should be ashamed of themselves. Like, no, nobody should be ashamed of themselves, okay? Like, we all woke up today and the slate is wiped clean. Nobody should be ashamed of themselves. No war should be happening. And I know that's easier said than done when you have this pain and resentment in your heart, but that's why we've got to like do the inner work on ourselves, because we have this like war within ourselves that we can resolve, and it feels a lot better to exist in the world, and we can change the consciousness that way. Okay, I gotta do my lip combo, and then I think that's it. Oh, I forgot highlighter. I think when I'm distracted I forget a lot of things, and I use the same highlighter that I use for my inner corners. Where is it? Also, I can show you my little box. It's so cute. I made it a long time ago. These are like this. I shouldn't have had that in the way the whole time. But this side, I did this all with Posca markers and painted over it with glitter paint. It's a hexagon, and I keep my makeup in here. It's pretty. But, oh yeah. I'm doing highlighter. I always thought that I was weird, and the way I talk is weird, and the way I behave or what I do, and my true inner self was weird. But who cares if you're weird? Like, Just be yourself. Just be comfortable in your body and feel happy and amazing in your life, because I'm gonna die one day, and if I get worried about me being weird, and then it wouldn't, I don't know, it wouldn't do anything. It would just be nothing, okay? Okay, lip combo. I'm a serial yapper, by the way. Okay, the lip combo I use is this Hold Morning Hello Kitty, like, kind of tinted. It's like, I don't know, it dyes your lips red. But I got it at the flea market. And then I got this from my sweet mother-in-law and my boyfriend's little sister. It's so cute. It tastes really good, and he always compliments me when I kiss him. But I like to do this lip gloss first. It has that hair all over it. Lip gloss first, and then I do the Hold Morning tinted thing. It's like a little piece of pie. Okay, so I also want to add freckles, because I've been doing freckles lately, and I just feel like I like them. Where's my freckle pin? Freckly. Another thing, could be your most, just the self that you want to release at any given moment. So just say whatever comes to your mind, whatever you want to say. Nothing is off limits, okay? Like, no limits in life. We put too many limits on ourselves, and it should just be free, okay? Like, there's no need for limits. I just feel like I know what it feels like to not be comfortable with your body and your inner self, and be holding back on your own happiness. So I just want everyone to experience happiness, and I just want the best for everybody. And it hasn't been easy to allow that. It's been like this visceral human experience that we get thrown into with nobody to teach us how, except like these beautiful teachers that I've been mentioning. Like, these people knew that there's something deeper lying underneath the surface. Material reality is not all that there is, and they recognize that, and they helped us all. Put my nose ring back in, and then I'm done with my makeup. It's been fun. This is my fit for today. It's a rainy day, and I'm wearing my juicy tracksuit. Feels beautiful. I lost the zipper for it though, so I'm just gonna have it open like this. It's pretty stylish anyway. Boom. Okay. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day, and that you don't let anything hold you back from being just the self that you want to be in this very moment. If you want to release your anger, if you want to just cry, if you want to watch a movie, if you want to kiss your boyfriend, I don't know. Just anything you want to do, the world is your oyster, and the universe is working in your favor. Everything loves you, everything wants you to have a good experience and live to your fullest potential. I just want to keep saying beautiful things to you because you deserve the utmost beauty in life. You deserve happiness, fulfillment, joy, peace, blessings. You deserve beautiful art all around you. You deserve to make art and to take your time to relax, to drink plenty of water, to get good sleep, to remember your dreams, to know your inner self with greater clarity instead of just trying to withhold these structures that no longer serve us. Just let go of anything. Like, if it feels bad in you, let it go in whatever way you can find. Whether that's like smashing a tomato on the ground or you're just crying, letting it out. And I just can't stress enough how important it is to like feel it out, okay? Like, we have these emotions for a reason, and something that just came to mind was the book Seth Speaks. He talks a lot about emotions, I think, and that was another beautiful book, so there's a recommendation for you. Alright, well, thanks. See ya.